It's a wild card game. Welcome to the RSHL. Daniel Wilson here, and today we're going to be doing 2 games for you this week. And like I said, we are going to cover both of the wild card games in the C division. Game 1 will be the Labatt Blues against the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs had finished at the number 4 seed. The Blues finished at number 5. And what can we say about the Bulldogs? It has been their goaltender, Raleigh has really helped them out with a high save percentage, a very good goal against average. He's been the one that's been really helping his team. But their offense has been doing pretty good as well. Joe Daner having 9 goals and a total of 10 points of this time during the season. As for the Blues, they've had some struggles most of the way, but at least they don't have to face the White Zombie this time around. Well, let's go. So something a little bit different this time. We're going to take a more in-depth look at each team as we reflect through the season. Starting with the Bulldogs, they come in with 24 goals total and a combined 46 points. And as I just said, Joe Daner, top scorer of the team, total of 10 points. And I do want to note Hankinson coming in with an .894 save percentage. That's very high in the league. And as far as their strengths, what do I need to say? Raleigh Hankinson, they're a great goaltender. But as of recent, they've been in a defensive slump. They have allowed at least 3 goals in each game since March 15th. So they need to pick it up. As far as the Labatt Blues, the Blues have had a combined 50 points total. Believe it or not, that's more than what the Bulldogs have put in. But so far hasn't really translated to success this season. And their scoring has been very spread out. We have 3 different players that have scored, that's their penalty minutes. Yeah, but it has been pretty spread out, but the one that's been the most help has been Chris Theodore. He's been doing all the handling with 6 assists, 2 goals, total of 8 points, just narrowly getting ahead of everybody else. Now, their big strength this season has been their possession time. So, no matter what, they seem to hold the ball quite a lot, giving a lot more chances. But as their season has been showing, their defensive production has been pretty poor, as 7 out of their 10 games this season have allowed at least 3 goals, with at least 1 game allowing 7 goals. So we're just about set for our first wild card game. The ball drop is next.
We doing instant replay with this thing? No, they're coming. Really?
All set to go for the first wild card game of the C division. It is Labatt Blues against Bulldogs. We are both ready to go, and we are now underway in wild card number 1. LeGros makes an easy save off a very, very long shot. Far left end boards, here they come. It's going to turn right back over to the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are caught offside before they can even get into their zone. Farina will try to start the attack for the Blues. The Blues are in need of a spark if they want to keep their season alive. They have had some troubles this whole season. They're pretty much lucky to get the number 5 spot. Otherwise, they would be facing the White Zombie. Theodore looking for some help on the far left boards. Gets pestered and not quite out yet. Here's a shot from the point, unable, and they will dump it right back to Keith LeGros. He is not normally a goaltender for the Blues. He is usually their defenseman, but he's coming in as a backup. He had played a playoff game back in the summer season with the Killer Bees before they had disbanded. And that ended in a loss against the Tiny Peaks. All the way to the far corner. We'll race it down and it'll come right back to the Bulldogs. Shot right back, they wave off the icing. Blues will once again try to start an attack looking for some help. They'll go to the far right to Chris McGow. Oh, here's a big turnover by Chris McGow trying to get around Hankinson and will not be able to get a shot. But he'll center one up though. Backhand shot, that goes wide. Now the Bulldogs just survived a big chance by the Blues. Blues have to go back on side. The Bulldogs tag up, and we are back on the attack. Right. Back. Here's a shot. Knocked away by LeGros with a stick. It'll come right into the corner.
Go, go, go!
Chase down, and now the Blues will start the attack. It is Sean Aikenbrook. He'll turn it right back to the Bulldogs, though. Now the Bulldogs will start their attack again. They've gotten a couple of chances, but so far they've been on very, very long shots. Comes right back into the Blue zone. Pass it in and right up to Avery Fan. Back to McGow on the far left. Takes a shot. It'll go into the corner. Centers one up and goes down it, but he'll survive the attack from the Blues. And now they go right back is Larry Sarginac. McGow. A lot of possession going towards the Blues, and here they come again. This time it is Ryan Coyne. And it takes a shot and a save by Hankinson on a cover-up. And taking the time to tie his shoe. And now we are back underway. Bulldogs win the face-off, goes back to the far corner. Try to dump it out, unable. Shot from the point. And decides to pass it. Here's a shot and it goes wide. Theodore will go to the corner. Centers one and just goes wide of the net. Behind. Trying to fight off a couple Bulldogs. Now to the left corner.
Good pass.
Tries to set one up. Can't get control of it. Gets triple teamed. And turns it right over to the Bulldogs. And here they come. But they can't start an attack. The Bulldogs have been having a lot of trouble getting something started. Now, shot and went down, but it didn't get all of it.
Come on, guys.
Shot saved by LeGros. Another shot, another save. It'll go to the corner. And now the Bulldogs are finally finding the energy they need. Far left, trying to shake off one orange jersey. He's been holding on to that ball a very long time. And it turned over to Theodore. And just has to shake off one, passing it. Oh, can't get the shot off. Oh, Hankinson was down, but they cannot get a shot on net. Tried to shoot it out. It went off the leg. A Labatt. It'll go into the corner. Far left boards, far right boards, it'll start again. Here come the Blues once again. For a team that's had quite a bit of struggles with scoring, they've been possessing the ball quite a long time this first period. Tries to pass to the left, nobody there. Blues will keep it in. And the Bulldogs again have to restart, and a good stick lift. They'll roll right back down. And the Blues will get it out again. And now the Blues trying to get something started, but the Bulldogs will get it back. So far they did get a few shots on net, but possession has been a big problem. Over to the corner. Tries to shoot up, but it turns it over. They'll decide to go behind the net. There's one up, and nobody to get it. Here's a shot again, and now go wide of that. Oh, I think that was a leg save by LeGros. It's behind the net. Fighting for possession now, and the Blues will survive. And that's just a lot of whacking of sticks, and they're going to call offside against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, keep it fresh, we gotta listen.
I was about to go.
And now it's tipped out. Hankinson will play the stick. Goes to the far right boards, and the Bulldogs will try again with the attack. They'll chip to the far left corner. And it will be the number 21 that will retrieve it. That was Mark Sagenberg. Far right boards, and the Bulldogs will get it back out again. Blues holding on. Past 6 minutes remaining, still no score. McGow on the far left. Try to look for set. Good coverage by the Bulldogs. And it'll go to the other boards. Chips over to the far right, and now the Bulldogs will try again. They'll try to carry it in, but has to get around Justin Perina. Tries to throw one up into the legs of LeGros, and that is a good stop. Quick shot off the draw, and he'll miss wide. Decides to go point, but turns it over to Valley, and he's going to put all the wheels into this one. Just get it right around 2 men. Oh, got double teamed and could not get a shot off. And the Bulldogs will again try to go on the attack. And was that a high stick? And it is. It'll be a penalty against the Bulldogs. And that would happen to be... That happens to be Evan Martinez. And he'll go to the box for high sticking. So the Blues have possessed a lot, and they're going to get a lot more possession time now with this power play. Decides to go point. Weak shot, didn't get all of it. Decides to pass back, but Duzinski will get it out. And by the way, today is his birthday, so it would be a good birthday present if the Bulldogs get a win today. And now the Blues will start again on the attack. Labatt will pass to his right to Theodore. Back to Labatt. Shot for the point gets blocked. Race to the line, and the Bulldogs will try to go short-handed. Tries a shot, but just goes off the side of the net. Tries to go around, interrupted by Labatt. Centers one, but it turns it over to Fan. And Chris Valley will start again, 2-on-2. Centers it up. Fan tries to go over to Theodore, but missed the pass. Behind the net. Shoot around. Here's a shot from the point. A couple of sticks went high, but no hands raised. Could not handle it, and it will go right back into the blue zone with 45 seconds remaining on the power play. They'll try to go cross rink, but the Bulldogs will intercept, and they'll get it right back, see if they can get it off, but gets poke checked, and there's a shot that goes wide into the corner. Hankinson will come out and play the stick. They'll shoot around. Blues still have possession with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Another shot gets blocked. Far right tries to shoot from the wide angle, but Hankinson will block it. And the Bulldogs get their man back, and we're at full strength. A good effort by the Blues, but to no avail. Bulldogs will shoot it back in as they are offside. Now both sides will make a change. McGow will get possession. The Blues have had a lot of possession time in this period. And this can factor in very much in this game. And now the Bulldogs are going to try again. There's a shot. Glove save by LeGros, and it's stuck on the back of the net. He'll play it out. And here come the Blues once again. Passes up to McGow. Nice move around his man. And shoots it, and it's blocked. It'll go to the far corner. McGow will pick it up. Looking for some help. Gets slashed with a stick, and the Bulldogs will regain possession with about 1:30 remaining in the first period. Carrying in, shot, saved by Hankinson. It's still loose. Another save by Hankinson. It'll roll to the corner. McGow will pick it up, looking for some help. Umbrella strategy. Oh, just wide of the net. Here's another shot. It goes high. They are firing every single bullet they have. And now the Bulldogs are going to try to go out, but it will come back. But the Blues are offside anyway, with 1 minute remaining in the first period. So far, it's been all Blues as far as possession.
Justin's the center.
And he's going to lift it out, but it goes right back to the Bulldogs, trying to find some help. Instead, he'll shoot it to the corner where it is met by an orange jersey. Theodore will pass over, but turns it. They'll turn it right back over to the Blues. 35 remaining in the period. Long shot into the corner. And the Bulldogs will once again try to get something going, but so far, nothing has been working. Shot, easy glove save by LeGros. Far right side. Here's a shot. Got blocked. 10 seconds remaining in the period, and the Blues will try to get it out. They'll chip it to the corner, and that will do it for the first period. So a lot of possession time for the Blues, but so far, no score. And they have already started the second period. They couldn't wait to get this game going again. But it is now, again, the whole story that's been going around this game, possession time heavily in favor of the Blues. Now, granted that the Bulldogs did get a few shots off on Kiefer Grove. Labatt had just whiffed on the shot. He's going to try again. Instead, decides to pass over. Labatt tries again. Shot gets blocked, and Duzinski will go to the corner. And around the boards they go. The Bulldogs will pick it up. And that is Terry Smith. Oh, here's a shot here. And a great cover up by Hankinson.
something. It was a totally mix of our line.
Off the draw. And the Bulldogs will get possession. Something that they really need. You can't win a game if you don't have possession of the ball. Tries to start one up, intercepted. Bulldogs will try again, goes off his stick, but the Bulldogs will try again. They manage to get across far boards, but the Bulldogs try to get a shot. It'll go off the stick of LeGros. And that is Tyrus Ashley. And he's on the breakaway. Here's a shot, save by Hankinson. Here's another shot. Oh, McGow couldn't bury it. Back over to center now. Here's a shot by Fan, 6A by Hankinson. McGow will pick it up, but turns it over to the Bulldogs. That was the best chance that the Blues have had on the breakaway, but unfortunately, it's Hankinson showing his skills, one of the best goaltenders in the league. And now it is Joe Daner trying to fight off a few orange jerseys. Trying to pass it back to Daner, and he can't get possession if it goes to the corner. Blues will start again, but turn it back over. Oh, we almost had another breakaway. Defense has got to be a little more careful. I think that went off the side of the net. Far side, and that is Dave Fisher trying to fight off some orange jerseys, but he'll give it away. Up in the air, and it'll hit the ceiling. It will stay inside the blue zone. Blues will win this face-off. And again, trying to get something going here. A man went down, but no call. McGow will pick it up. And he'll chip it to the far end and out.
Go behind net, Dave, behind.
To retrieve is Dave Fisher. He decides to go to the opposite corner and over there to pick it up. Again, it's been the story of the game. A lot of trouble for the Bulldogs as far as possession. Martinez on the far side, and they can't keep it in. Terry Smith has to go back and retrieve, as well as the rest of the Bulldogs. Martinez again. Takes a long shot, goes wide of the net. Tried to pick it up on the backhand, but unable. That one coming from Ryan Burnham. And back to the line it goes. Can he stay in? Yes, he will. Good job by Dave Safried. Behind the net. And the Blues are going to try again, but good job on the forecheck by the Bulldogs. McGow will pick it up. Carries across, manages to stay on side. Oh, but turn it over quickly to the Bulldogs. Duzinski, who's just turned 50 today.
Take a look, Doug.
Now the Blues will try again. Still, they'll dump it out, and Hankinson will make an easy stop.
Quickly! Come on, guys, get out there, let's go!
Here's Evan Martinez again. Odd man rush. Shot off the stick of LeGros. Martinez again. Holding on. He has to fight off Doug Strickland. Centers one, leg save by McGow. I'm sorry, that's LeGros. It's easy to confuse the two names.
Come on, get out!
All right, the Bulldogs trying again. Shot blocked. Here's another shot, another block. Some good positioning by the Blues. They'll roll towards the Bulldogs bench. Looking for some help. And instead the Blues will go on the attack. They'll roll to the corner where Terry Smith is there to retrieve.
Come on!
Has to get around Ryan Coyne. They'll drop all the way to the far corner. Martinez pick it up. Here's a shot. That got blocked by a foot. Around, score! Bulldogs! There was just a lot of traffic out front. There was not much for LeGros to see, and the Bulldogs are up 1-0. So Evan Martinez will pick up the first playoff goal for the season. And Dave Fisher picking up one of the assists.
Come on, easy. Little touch now, little touch.
All the way around, and Mark Cialik out to play. Trying to get around to Jeremy Swafford. And now Duzinski. Tries to take a long shot, but goes off the body of Labatt. And was there a whistle blown here? And, nope, that came from the other rink. I heard a whistle, but it wasn't from any of our refs. Try to center one. Here's a shot by Labatt. And going off a bunch of sticks, but Duzinski will get possession, and the Bulldogs will start again. All the way in the high slot, and that went off a body, I think. Didn't quite reach LeGros.
Justin, you're on point.
Tries to pass back. Try to get a shot off, it got interrupted. Back to Cialik, can't handle it, he has to go back. And Cialik still holding on, and will pass up to Duzinski on the far left side. Another long shot, but that will go wide. And a shot, and it's saved by LeGros. Still moving, whoa, he had to stretch out for it. Oh,
Get up, Keith, get up.
there was a couple of good shots. LeGros is still down.
Out.
The Blues had to do something. LeGros was not getting up. Yeah, here come the Bulldogs once again. And it is Brian Burnham. And a shot! That was deflected. That one was coming from Dave Fisher. Decides to get it out. Unable to. Cialik keeps it in. We'll turn it right back over to the Blues where Aidenbrook is there to get, but he'll turn it right back over to Fisher. Now battle for possession. Bulldogs, once again, will dump it in.
Take a look.
They didn't get much possession time so far this game, but they are up 1-0. And the Blues are going to try again, and it has to race that one. Hankinson will come out to play. They'll shoot around the boards for Cialik. Cialik, that's on the far right, interrupted. McDowell taking a chance, gets blocked by Martinez. Here's another shot and a glove save by Hankinson and a cover-up. That shot coming from Brino.
The long change of the color.
Mandel, sorry. Yeah. My running gag is coming in again. It's Mandel. I'm sorry about that. Not Martinez, Mandel. I'm not. The running gag continues for me. I can't.
Where'd it go?
I can't get the names right all this season. Blues are offside, and they'll come right back. And this is the second time that I got Mandel's name wrong. The first time I covered the Bulldogs, I had confused him with another name. I still haven't learned. Bulldogs managed to keep it in. And it goes off the stick. Tries to center one, close shot! Oh, great save by LeGros. We're approaching 3 minutes. Bulldogs still leading 1-0, even though possession time has been heavily in favor of the Blues. Hey, at least I got Evan's first name right. That's at least a... Whoa, what a goal! that may have been a deflection. We'll see who they're going to give credit to. That one, the original shot was coming from Terry Smith. And it looks like they are going to give credit to Smith, even though there may have been a deflection. But for now, the credit's going to go to Smith. So now the Bulldogs are up 2-0. Terry Smith has just picked up the second goal for the Bulldogs. Tries again, going up. They were just slightly offside. The Blues are going to dump it in to the far left corner. And Dave Safried will pass it up to Jasinski. Turned it over, but they will manage to get it out. And Coyne couldn't handle it, but it'll go right to Theodore. Theodore on the far left corner. Has to get around Safried. We'll pass it back to Coyne. Looking for some help. Shot! Oh, there was a screen in front of Hankinson, but that shot went high anyway. Good job to keep it in. And now here's another chance by the Blues. Theodore shot. Score! 2-1.
Nice keep. Good keep. That's the goal right there.
Yeah, it was a good job by the Blues to keep it in. That was Larry.
13 from 5.
Sardinak, good job for him to keep it in, and because of that, now the Blues have cut the lead to 1. So Chris Theodore will be given credit for this goal, and we're back to a 1-goal game. Take a little time to find possession. Chris Valley will pass over to Coyne. Tries to center winner, gets blocked by Swafford. Swafford with another block. Swafford will carry it himself. And LeGros will play the stick and it will go right back to Coyne. 30 seconds remaining, and the Bulldogs quickly get it back in the blue zone. And now it's an odd man rush, 3-on-2. Coyne will pass it over to the far right. Tried to shoot it, but it got blocked. Now the Bulldogs are going to try a 3-on-2. Cialik trying to shoot it in, but can't get around a big guy. And they're saying offside, but the period ends anyway. So we finally got some scoring. It is 2-1 Bulldogs. We're just about set for a third period action. In today's first wild card game, the Bulldogs are currently up 2-1. But again, this could change rather quickly, as the Blues have had a lot of possession time, but so far it hasn't factored in very well for them. The Bulldogs are going to try again to get something started. We'll turn right back over to your fan. The Bulldogs just slightly off, and they're going to call an offside against them. I wasn't sure if he actually touched the ball, but they're going to call it anyway. And they're going to fan it, will dump it towards the corner where Aidenbrook will be right there to wait for him. Fan with possession, now Aidenbrook. Shot goes off of McDowell and right in front of Hankinson, and it'll be an icing against the Blues. Oh, I'm sorry, it's against the Bulldogs, pardon me. For the 1-goal game, and Fan will take this face off. The Bulldogs will get possession. Goes to the far right to Duzinski. Yes, it is. And got blocked on the way. And Edenbrook will go on the attack. McGow joining him, diving across. Good defensive play by the Bulldogs. Shot by McGow. Got knocked away with the stick. It'll go to the right side boards. McGow's there to meet it, but he'll turn it over back to the Bulldogs. And carrying in, that is Joe Diener. Shot and into the stick of LeGros and a cover-up with less than 12 remaining in the third period. McDougal will win this face-off. Terry Smith. And a shot got blocked. Will they keep it in? No, they won't. Terry Smith will chip it back in, and the Bulldogs are offside.
Push it, they're off! Hey!
And now,
You got numbers,
Blues
push it!
are coming in. Here's Coyne, trying to get around two men. Holding, decides to cross pass.
Point!
Theodore tried to pass it back to Coyne, couldn't connect. Centers one. Can't get a shot off. There are a lot of blue jerseys in front of the net. And can't handle it. The Blues have to go back.
Swing it! Swing it!
Ashley will try again. To the far left, and the Blues are now having trouble getting across into the Bulldog zone. This side will hold. Oh, a little quick pass, but Coyne could not react fast enough. Bulldogs. We're going to try again. This time it is Brian Burnham into the corner. Decides to go back. Burnham again. Wrap around into the leg of LeGros, and some sticks went flying, but it's a cover-up by LeGros.
Let's go.
Bulldogs win this face-off. Smith whiffed on the quick shot, and here's another shot. Didn't get all of it. They're going to try again. A lot of shots so far. Oh, here is a save by LeGros. There's a lot of weak shots, but that one managed to get past. Here's Coyne. Oh, center up for Valley, but they are caught offside. Someone jumped the line too early.
Unlucky.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes like that in a game where your season is on the line. Coyne tried to pass it up. Smith will get possession, and shot goes way wide into the corner. And we'll see if an icing is going to come into play. Yes, it is. So it'll come all the way back to the blue zone. With a one-goal game, they need to minimize all the stoppages in play. They need as much time as they can to get every single chance they can to tie this game up. Mandel will win this face-off. Shot! Great save by LeGros. Far right boards, that is Ryan Burnham. And we got a penalty coming up against the Bulldogs. Oh boy, now the Blues have got a real good chance now.
#21 Blue trip.
So the penalty will be against Dave Fisher for tripping. So now the Blues have a big chance to tie this game up. With 8:34 remaining potentially in their season, that's what they really need. And the Bulldogs quickly on the penalty kill will get it out. LeGros will play it.
One hard, one hard. Use your number.
And that ball just missed us. Yeah, you know how close to the action you can get here? That ball just rolled past us. in the penalty box.
Use your number.
And now McGow joining Coin and trying to fight off Stjalik. And the Bulldogs managed to get it out with 1:13 remaining in the power play. McGow will try to pass it back to the point. And here's Ashley. Shot. Good. Score! Ashley with a long shot from the point ties the game up.
Yes. Hey, let's go.
That was like a golf shot.
Now we got ourselves a game here. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Tie game at 2.
Hey, Cyrus. Cyrus. I figured if I called you out.
And the Blues will start by dumping into the zone. And the Bulldogs trying to get something going again, and they will. Trying to carry it out, but interrupted. Jazinski tries to get a shot off, gets interrupted by Aidenbrook, but does get a shot off, saved by LeGros. The Blues try again. It's McGow. And joining Aidenbrook. Goes down, no call. Fan tries to get a shot off, didn't get all of it, and Hankinson decides to cover. Fan trying to get a quick shot off, tries to get some help, and it gets blocked. It's Aidenbrook over to McGow. Backhands it, and cover up by Hankinson, just dives for it.
Good job, good job.
Fan wins this face-off. Shot goes wide of the net. We're seeing a lot of quick shots off the face-off. Theodore tries to get a shot, gets blocked by Safri. Has it back, good job to keep it in. Oh, that could have been a potential breakaway, just prevented it. Smith tries to pass it up. And shot just goes behind the net. Smith will try again to get that ball out of here. Turns it over to Aidenbrook. Aidenbrook tries to get a shot off. Gets interrupted. They both go down. Score! I'm sure that the Bulldogs wanted a penalty on there, but it is 3-2 Blues. That shot coming from Fan.
What a key shot.
This could be a big upset if the Blues hold that 3-2 lead. The Bulldogs are now their season is on the line. Dumps all the way to the corner. Swafford will pick it up. Chris Valley following behind. Tries to pass it to center. And Mandel's there to meet him. A lot of orange jerseys. LeGros will stick it over to the far left boards. Looking for a shot. Off the glove of LeGros. Mandel. Mandel trying to fight off an orange jersey. He's unable to find someone. Swafford racing to the line. He'll make it there. And shot goes behind the net. The Bulldogs try and find their way around. Shot gets blocked. Another shot goes high. The Bulldogs trying to fire all cylinders. Mandel trying to find it. LeGros thought about covering. Looked out. It just went towards us. And we're about 3 minutes remaining. The clock will stop. And a timeout for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes remaining, 3-2 Blues. We have reached the 3-minute mark. The stop clock is now in effect, and the Bulldogs season is now on the line as they're down by 1. And we're going to keep an eye on Hankinson and see if he's going to be pulled anytime soon. Probably not now. Far left side. Decides to carry himself and gets double teamed, but he'll decide to go behind the net. Man goes down, and a penalty coming up against the Bulldogs. Oh, that is not what the Bulldogs needed. They're going to be down a man. It's going to be a tripping call. That was not what the Bulldogs needed. So Ryan Burnham is going to sit in the box for 2 minutes. Now he will be back in the game. There is time for him to come back. But now the Bulldogs are really up against the wall, down by 1, and they're down by a man.
Hey, can you bring your stick back in, please? Thank you.
We'll see if the Bulldogs decide to play shorthanded. They instead just go with the normal penalty kill strategy by killing time. They may want to consider going on the attack with 2.5 remaining and down by 1. And now here come the Bulldogs. Yeah, they are deciding to try shorthanded. Now they're holding on. And now here they come again, but instead of turning it right back over to Labatt. Coin. And turned it over to Duzinski. 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Duzinski will dump it in. Blues will try again. And it is Justin Perina out to pick it up. Has Cialik joining him. Here's a shot going wide. Shot again, and LeGros decides to cover with 1:47 remaining in the game. 1:04 remaining on the power play. We are watching Harley Hankinson. He is still in the net. And off the draw, tried to get someone going. McGow will carry. Less than a minute left on the power play. Smith out to retrieve. Dumps around, turn it over to Theodore. He'll dump it back to McGow, being joined by Terry Smith. Lord Avery fan tried to center it to McGow. Gets interrupted. Smith will try again. And will decide to dump it out. And LeGros will play it out. Turned it over. And Theodore will pick it back up. McGow joining him. 2-on-1. Oh, try to center one up. There's a shot. And a great 6 save by Hankinson. Far right side with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Less than a minute remaining in the game. And the ball's going to come outside the zone. That's good news for the Bulldogs. There's 13 seconds remaining on the power play. And the Bulldogs try to win the face-off, but the Blues will get possession. McGow on the far left will dump it in. Burnham is about ready to come out of the box. And here he comes, full strength. And Hankinson is coming to the bench. Empty net for the Bulldogs, 6-on-5. Dump it out. Oh, great job by Swafford to keep it alive. Decides to dump it in, 30 seconds remaining in the game. And now the Blues see what they're going to do. It's going to whiz right by us. 22 seconds remaining, but it's an icing against the Blues. And Blues are going to call a timeout. With 21.5 remaining, Bulldogs fighting for their life. 3-2 Blues. You got to be wondering what the Bulldogs are thinking right now. They know that they need to score within the next 21.5 seconds, otherwise their season is over. The question is, how do you get around LeGros? He is not their normal goaltender. So as far as goaltender matchup, it's not what you expect on the results. And 17 seconds remaining. Smith trying to get it out, unable. Aidenbrook sends one up. This should be an empty net. Score! Chris Valley with the empty netter, and that should put it away.
Good job, Noah. Good job. 15? Yeah, keep going.
Let's go.
9.3 remaining in the game. And unless something extraordinary happens, the Bulldogs currently still have 6 men on the floor. Harley is still in the bench. It's extremely hard to get 2 goals in 10 seconds. And that will pretty much do it. The Labatt Blues have just upset the Bulldogs.
Hey, boys.
And they will go into the semifinal to wait their next opponent. Hard-fought game, and the Blues pull off the upset. All right, we will be back in a minute. Well, who would have thought if this was a goaltending matchup that could have been easily predicted to go one way, but the Blues have pulled off an upset over the number 4 ranked Bulldogs, and they will move on to the next round to meet their next opponent. Big factor in the game, possession. The Blues have had a lot of possession time. Now, it didn't quite work out in the first half of the game, but eventually worked its way in. So now we move on to wild card game number 2. So check into the next video to see our very next game. We'll see you guys in just a minute.